Hey friend, thanks for tuning into this video. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to replace a pre-hung door. Now this pre-hung door is being replaced because there are numerous animal marks on the bottom of it, and it also has a cat door and a fire-rated door. First thing you want to do is remove all the trim around the door, inside and out if you can, and then you're going to want to take really good measurements of what your door is, your rough opening that is. So you're going to want to measure both sideways, up and down, and the thickness of the door frame, the width of the door frame, that is, because your house may have some weird dimensions in it, so you're definitely going to get some great measurements, take those to the store, and also pay really close attention to the swing of the door. Now, swings are always measured or looked at from the outside of the door. So this one, as you can tell, is an in-swing right door. Your door may be a little bit different, and then obviously what you're going to want to do now is just cut the bolts or the screws or the nails holding the door to the rough opening frame. And in this, I just took a Sawzall, cut it right there. You remove the threshold, clean it all up, and here is my new door, exactly the same measurements as my old door to fit into my rough opening. And what you're going to want to do is get the hinge side in first. So I put shims on the back of it and then run my screws through the hinge side into the studs, getting it very plumb. That's the most important side to get plumb, and then you're going to want to obviously go and work on the door handle side using shims as well, getting it plumb, and then also closing the door numerous times, making sure that the seals are perfect, everything lines up. Doing a pre-hung door seems daunting, but actually there's a lot of leeway in it. You can adjust things very easily by adding a shim, removing a shim, things like that. And on the hinge side, I always put my screws behind the seal, the weather stripping seal. That way you cannot see it. And then obviously, when you're done with that, you go ahead and remove all of your shims. And then you want to clean up all your old caulking from your old trim. And then you're going to want to install a bottom plate if there was one that helps support the threshold. In this case, there is. And then you're going to want to cut any trim that you're going to need to cut new. Usually it's best to try and reuse your old trim, but in this case I had to replace 2 pieces of trim because they were destroyed by animals. Most of it I was able to reuse, cutting off the old caulking and taking out the brad nails of the old ones. And then simply you're just going to measure it up and tack it up there with the brad nails. I'm using an 18 gauge brad nailer. As you can see on the outside of the door here, I replaced the 2 trims on the sides and left the one on the top, and then you're going to want to caulk everything up. Make everything look great. This is really where it pays to take your time to make everything look great and look professional. And that's pretty much all there is to installing a pre-hung door. Alright, that concludes the video of replacing a exterior pre-hung door. I appreciate you all watching this video. Probably one of the most important things I would say about replacing these doors is to make sure you remove this trim first and then measure what your rough opening is, because that's what you want to match your new door to. It doesn't matter how wide the main door is, but it really matters how wide the rough opening is, because that's how they measure out the new pre-hung doors, is by the rough opening. So if you guys like this video, please like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more how-to videos. I'll have a bunch linked in this video after this. So thank you all so much, and have a fantastic day.